Hi, my name is Damz, and today I am playing ICARUS. I actually got ICARUS quite a few years ago now and played it for a while and did have a very good time playing it, but I thought this game definitely needed some work, and I thought I'll pick this up another time. I'm really on a survival kick right now, and I feel like this is the right time to jump back into this and see how the game is in 2024. If you've never seen ICARUS before, it's an open world PvE survival game where there's crafting, exploring, and you're surviving against various harsh environments and wild creatures. It's a ton of fun. The thing I remember the most about it is absolutely stunning. So let's jump in and check out ICARUS. First things first, and of course, you get a character creation screen. I don't actually remember this on the first time I played. I'm pretty sure it was in it, but like I say, it was a very long time ago. Now, let's see what we've got here then. Masculine and feminine body types, of course. Different suit colors. Pretty sure this game is first person, if I'm not mistaken, so this shouldn't matter too much. I'm going to go with a white and black suit, because why not? They are my favorite colors. We do have different voice options as well, so let's take a listen. Okay, maybe not then. It is just a male and female voice. That is not a problem at all. Let's have a look at the different head options we have as well. We do have 6 different head options right now. I will take this guy, why not? You also have some scars, which are pretty cool as well. We'll have an eye scar, why not? Facial hair. Now, as a bearded man, this is quite disappointing. I have a bigger beard than this in real life, so ideally would like it longer, but it'll have to do. Now, tattoos, what do we have? I have a couple of versions of tattoos. Never really got face tattoos in games. I feel like, you know, if they're going to be anywhere, they're going to be on the body. But also, you are wearing a spacesuit, so what would be the point? Scrolling down then, weirdly, this isn't the first thing that you get to choose, but you do have a skin tone. Clothing as well. You can get some logos upon your, I suppose, the thing that you wear underneath your space helmet. And also, you can have different styles of caps as well. Of course, character's name is going to be Damz. And let's confirm character and jump into it. Now, like I say, it has been so long since I last played this game that there isn't even an option to resume my last save. Let me click on load to see if it is still there. It doesn't look like it. So like I say, all my progress I made all those years ago has been completely lost, which is understandable. I know the game has received significant updates since I last played, which is amazing. Like I say, I did actually have fun last time, but you could definitely tell it was very much in early access. Now, you also look like you do have a loadout option and a workshop as well, where you potentially can learn schematics before you jump into these various environments. Let's jump into a new world then, and we do look like we have 3 options: an open world, a persistent survival experience, choose your drop point, build your base, battle enemies, and weather across the entire map. It does look like we have missions as well, which is, I'm pretty sure, what I tried out previously, and also an outpost one where you can build and basically just learn the building mechanics without having to experience extreme weather and predators. For the sake of this video, I think we'll keep the missions for another time. I'm going to jump into the open world and see what we can do. Now, we also have the option of 3 different worlds to choose from: Olympus, Styx, I don't know how you would pronounce that, and also the new DLC that unfortunately I don't own, but potentially might buy, Prometheus. And as you can see, they all have different difficulty levels, different things that are available in them. We'll go for the easy one in Olympus and see how it is. Now, it does look like we can also select a drop point. So we have 3 markers here, or 4, sorry. We have one right in the north here, which is the Riverlands. Gives you kind of an idea what to expect from there. Comfortable weather, high food, medium water, I guess, medium oxygen available. We also have the Arctic, which is to be expected. It's going to be very cold up there, and a low amount of kind of wood and resources. You have a deserty area that is going to be extremely hot, pretty self-explanatory with low water, and also a Confia, which is the recommended one. I'm assuming it's for more newer players. It just seems like a pretty middle ground between all the different areas, and I think this is where we're going to drop for now. Now, this is something I do remember, this cool-ass entrance where you are dropping down in your spaceship, going a million miles an hour, crashing into the planet. So much attention to detail in this as well. I absolutely love it. Here we go then. Our first steps off our little transport ship. Hopefully, we can survive longer than 5 minutes. Okay then, so here we are in the world of ICARUS. Can we actually harvest a small tree? We can indeed. We can use our hands. We do have a large deer who wanted to get in our way early on. Let's harvest some fiber as well. Pretty standard stuff in all survival games, really. Harvesting resources early on, learning how to craft, learning how things work. Just as we go, picking up different resources, stones and sticks. Now, I have come over to some larger rocks, and as to be expected, we're going to have to craft a pickaxe to basically mine them. We've also had a weather update, which is a massive thing in this game. You get various weather conditions, I do remember that. And we're going to get minor showers, so that shouldn't be such a problem at the end of the day. I think we can deal with a little light drizzle. Now, if we go and press our inventory over here, then let's take a look at what we are dealing with. Of course, you're pretty much standard inventory system. We, of course, are on a foreign planet, so we do need oxygen, food, water, all your standard survival stuff as well. And you do have your stats on the right-hand side here, which is pretty cool. We do have a crafting tab, of course, and all the crafting recipes that we've unlocked. And obviously, at the moment, we can make a pickaxe and a stone axe, some wood piles, stone piles, water, berries, and feed. Now, this is where things get a little complicated, but also amazing at the same time. ICARUS has a vast, and I mean vast, tech tree. If I was just to scroll over to the right here, you've got all these unlockable items you can get, and that is just tier 1. You have tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 items that are massive amounts of things you can craft and unlock. Will have you playing this game for hours on end. There's also talents as well to improve certain things, yielding resources better, hunting better, cooking better. There's so much to this game, and there are so many different things you can choose to select from. Like I say, they've definitely massively improved it since I last played. You also have a map that is kind of covered by a somewhat fog of war, where you can't unfortunately see what you haven't discovered yet, which I kind of like, but the map is absolutely massive. Now, as I was explaining that, we are getting rained on right now, so we probably should try and find and look for some shelter before we get absolutely drenched. Now, I am running along collecting all the resources we can in the meantime whilst trying to look for some shelter. We may have to build some, but I don't know if we're going to have time. If we go into our crafting tree, then we can obviously make a stone pickaxe, which is going to be vital, and also a stone axe as well. Now, I'm going to mine some more stone, just because I feel like it's going to be hard to kind of find that early on. And I did actually forget there is a sort of terraforming in this game as well, which is absolutely amazing. It makes the game so much more diverse than most survival games, to be honest. Now, like I mentioned earlier on, this game is absolutely stunning. Even though when we have a storm up upon our heads, this might be somewhere I'd be looking to build our very first hut. The surroundings and area are just absolutely beautiful in this game. And I think that's where a big problem kind of stemmed from when it first launched. The performance of this game was absolutely horrific, but I'm really not surprised. It looks amazing. Now, we are being chased by... I don't know what it is. It's absolutely destroying me right now. Can I get up this rock? Please leave me alone, creature, whatever you are. It can follow me up here. You've got to be joking. This is not good. This is really not good. Ouch, what did I do to you? It can still follow me. What is going on? I was just having a look at a lake. What's the beef you have with me? It is absolutely destroying me right now. You're going to leave me alone? You know, I'm going to try and kill you with an axe. And somehow... somehow, a stone pickaxe was good enough to slay this horse. I have no idea what just came for us there, but... yeah, welcome to ICARUS, I guess. Now, we do have low health as well, which is not great. If we consume some berries, I'm interested to see if it not only increases our food, but also potentially increases our health as well, because that horse absolutely wrecked us. Now, I do want to harvest this animal, but unfortunately, we do not have the correct equipment right now. But let's unlock a stone knife, so that is something we can build. I think a spear is definitely needed after that. A wood hammer to build, and also a campfire will be brilliant. So let's go into the crafting menu then and build a stone knife. And here we go. We should be able to harvest this horse-looking creature. Oh, actually, hold F to skin. I can't read, apparently. Okay, nice. And out of that, we got some leather. Is there a quick way to... I suppose we could just take all, but we have some raw meat and bones as well. Absolutely love it. It does look like our knife is broken already, which is hilarious. But I do actually want to craft, if I can get to it, craft another stone knife here. Or I could have actually just repaired it. Never mind. But we have two. But I'm pretty sure you can destroy the bones. You also get the bones from the animals as well, which is pretty sweet. One thing I did mention, oxide. We need oxygen. We need it quick because we're going to not be able to breathe on this without it. So let's mine these blue rocks here as they're going to be key to our survival. Now, amazing. So if I remember correctly, if you pop that into your oxygen tank, and there we go. It looks like it is going to be going up there, and we're not going to run out of breath. We also have unlocked a talent in the talent tree, and honestly, I don't even know where to begin with this. You have survival, adventure, habitation, and combat. I think we'll decide where to build a base first and foremost, get that up and running, and then we can take a deeper look into these different skill trees. But one thing I definitely think I want to do after that encounter is build a wood spear. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this other knife that we didn't need to build, but I suppose it's not a problem having to. We can build that and we can put that over in our inventory. We'll also make a wood hammer, so when we are ready to craft the base, it's already there and ready to go. Now, one thing I'm going to do off the bat is try and prioritize finding as much oxide as physically possible, because at the end of the day, we may starve, we may be thirsty, but if we can't physically breathe, then I feel like that is more important than anything else. Now, one thing we actually haven't tried yet, and I'm very interested to see how it looks, is actually chopping down a tree. And I do believe we're probably going to live... I would say this is quite a nice area to build an initial starting base. So let's chop down this tree and see how that looks. Okay. One chop of the tree, and it is destroyed. You absolutely love to see it. We can carry on chopping it on the ground. And it actually has a nice little animation where it splits into multiple parts. And then you can pick up each individual part and get some wood logs. Okay, this tree is a bit tougher. You can also hear an animal running around. I don't know what that is. It actually sounded like a sheep, but it didn't look like a sheep. Now, I have noticed on the bottom left, we are a little bit hungry, but not too bad. But we are thirsty, so can we just go up to a water source and drink? Does look like it. And it has gone up to full there, which is amazing. Hopefully, we can just drink this river water, and it's not going to give us any kind of diseases. Now, one thing I think we definitely should make is a campfire. That is going to be key to being able to cook all the food that we get. And we did luckily manage to get some raw meat off that horse, I guess, that tried to attack us. And it does also look like there is a decaying meter, so we should probably cook that as soon as possible. Now, I'm just going to pop a campfire here for now, which is nice, and we can press F to interact with it. So what do we have here? It does look like we have a few different recipes. We can make some flatbread. We can make some charcoal from spoiled meat, so it kind of makes sense. Pumpkins, carrots. What we're going to do is pop the meat into here, and hopefully we can cook some meat. Let's activate. Okay, so it requires fuel, which we put down here, which is pretty straightforward. Let's pop some wood in there and activate. And nice. We are cooking some tasty, tasty horse meat. I do also like the look of this little stick cooking it over the fire. I think that is a really nice touch. Okay, so it does look like we have one cooked meat. And also shows a little bar of this filling up here when the other one will be cooked. So when you eat cooked meat, you obviously get 20 health, which is great, and 100 food as well. Boost your health and health regeneration. Amazing. So it does look like we have 2 cooked meat and also a bit of charcoal as well. We'll keep that running because at least it gives us a base on where we're going to come back to. And what I'll do as well is consume. As you can see, the status effect there, it is warm and cozy because we're next to a fire, and also the cooked meat is regenerating our health, which is amazing. Now, we do have a wolf right in front of us. Now, usually I wouldn't advise going after a wolf off the bat, but I feel like him being sat there is too good of an opportunity to not strike. Is there stealth in this game? I guess we're about to find out. I don't know if this was a good idea, but it was. We managed to kill the wolf. A little stealthy archer Skyrim backstab. And here we go. Something is alerted over there. Now, we can carry the wolf, which is nice, out the water. We drop them down. We drop carcass, right click. And also if we hold knife and we can skin him. Amazing. So let's get all the resources. Now it did also look like we leveled up, which is absolutely great. Let's go back to our fire, get cozy and see what we can do. Okay, so first things first, bedroll. We're going to need somewhere to sleep. I think that is going to be absolutely huge. We can make a drying rack, I'm assuming, for various meat and obviously curing leather, which is great. We can make a sickle, which I'm assuming is going to be easier to get plant fiber. A fire whacker for putting out fires, I guess. A shovel for digging. But I think the most important thing we need to build here is a wooden bow. And also some arrows so we can defend ourselves from a distance. We go into the crafting screen then. A wooden bow. Plenty of materials. Let's make that. And let's make some arrows as well. Let's make... How many can we make? We can't make many at the moment. We need some more stone. Not a problem. We'll make 5 for now. And let's mine some more stone. Now, it does look we actually have a full backpack right now. But I don't think that means we're encumbered. It just means we've run out of slots. There is a weight system above that. It actually is quite lenient. It looks like we can carry up to 100 kilograms, which is pretty... Well, it's quite a lot, to be honest. Especially when we're mining all this stone. Be interesting to see if we can upgrade that in the tech tree. Now, let's go back into the crafting menu then. And how many stone arrows can we make now? If we go max, actually, it would be easy. Another 26. Yeah, that's great. Right. I think we should test out this bow. And what I'll do actually before we do make that trip, let's cook some meat in the background. Did we only pick up 1 meat from that wolf? It looks like we did. That is not a problem. I'm sure we're about to get some more. Now there is a deer up ahead. But it has seen us. I don't know if I should do this, but we're going to shoot it. We hit it in the ass. Hit it in the ass again. It is going to run away. I wonder if animals bleed out in this. But it's stuck on a rock, actually. How many times is... Oh, what a shot. Okay, that was absolutely amazing. But we can actually pick up our arrows again. It looks like we only managed to pick up 1, but that is not a problem. Let's skin this carcass. And it does look like we get 2 arrows back, some bones and some more fur and leather, and also another 2 meat. So we're constantly making food. Let's right click and put some more meat in there. And we can also get that cooked meat off the fire from the wolf that we killed. You know what? That was really satisfying. I think we should find some more animals to kill. And hopefully we can level up and finally build a base. Now I have seen these rocks around actually as well. So what do we have here? Some sulfur. Interesting. I mean, usually sulfur, you can kind of make explosives and... I suppose gun ammunition from that. So I don't know if we should be mining that yet, but at least we've got it in our inventory in case we do need it going forward. It does look like there is another wolf there. This one is a lower level as well. Stealth archer time, maybe a headshot. Oh, nice. Oh, absolutely. Oh, no. His friend is not happy about that. Headshot. How is he alive? How is he alive? I've shot him in the head twice. 3 times. Oh, there we go. The animals in this are no joke, but no match for my amazing bow skills. Once again, then, we're going to skin this and get some more resources. We have actually found some pumpkins here as well, and I have seen that we can craft some cooked pumpkins, so it'd be interesting to see what kind of benefits they have. Now, we do have one of those horse things right in front of us, and the last one wasn't too kind. I'm sorry, sir, but your friend has kind of left a bad impression of you, so... Shot it in the head. I missed. Oh, no. Oh, God. Let's get the spear out. Oh, God. I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, God, that was very close. Okay, let's skin. And nice, it does look like we have also leveled up with that. So let's go back to the campfire and hopefully we can actually build some form of a shelter. And it does look like we can make a thatch building set and also a wood building set. I mean, I think thatch would be fine, but if we can make wood off the bat, then I feel like the no-brainer, really. So here we go then. It does look like we can do a wooden beam, some wooden floors and walls, of course, different roof options as well, and a door. We definitely need to get a bed down, so we're going to have to probably hunt some more fur as well. Now, I don't know how much to craft. Can only craft 5 wooden floors at the moment, but that is not a problem. Let's chop some more wood and hopefully we can make a base. So we can just place them down wherever then. I think let's make a little... We can make a little base here. It doesn't have to be anything too snazzy, I don't think. I think we'll do a little 3x3. I'll just make one more. And also we're going to want to make some walls as well. Pop that down. Now I am interested to see how the building works. So if we was to put a wall down, it does look like there is an arrow pointing outwards, which I'm assuming is the outside. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. And we can also do variants. So if we was to hold R, we have different window options. I think as this is going to be looking out onto the lake, we'll build a window wall here. We'll also do the same for here. Okay, so we can put our last wall in here, and we do have a door frame. And also it did build a door, I do think. Whereabouts is it, is the question. It is over here. Let's pop that over there. And we've also built some angled roof. Pop that over there. See how that works. So just F to open and close. Now let's put some roof parts on. So how do we rotate R? Okay. Now last but not least, to build the full roof. Now that should be the last of the roofs crafted. Should have 6. So if we equip these, and how does the snapping work? Okay, not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, there we go. Looks like you have to aim. Okay, brilliant. And there we go then, guys. Our very first humble abode. Very dark right now. We probably should build some light in here. Now, it does look like we can just straight up pick up this fire. We do actually get the resources from it as well. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but is putting a fire inside a wooden house a bad idea? Well, we're about to find out. Let's just put that... Oh, we're just going to pop it here for now. Okay, I mean, doesn't look like the whole building is up on fire, so that is a win. One thing I think definitely is going to be needed early on as well is a small wooden box. I think storage is going to be super important in this game, but yeah. And also, we do have a weather event, an incoming storm. Find shelter to protect yourself. Luckily, this time we do actually have a house that can hopefully keep us sheltered and warm from this incoming crazy storm. I didn't realize how dark the nights were going to be, so I think let's craft a torch as well. And that can be something that is going to be really useful. Obviously, we are lacking a bedroll right now. We do have all the required materials apart from some fur. So it looks like first job tomorrow when there's light in the day is to go hunt some animals, be able to sleep, so we don't have to stand up and wait through the night. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did mention it at the start of the video, but this game is absolutely stunning. And as someone who's wearing headphones, you feel super immersed in this really cozy setting. A nice, warm, toasty fire, looking outside to the rain and the wind. One thing we could do while we're passing the time is then we could have a quick look at the talent tree. So we do have survival, adventure, habitation, and combat, like I mentioned. And it basically gives you so many options and so many different choices on how you want to improve your character. Now, one thing I think we're definitely going to do off the bat, which is a must for all survival games, is increasing our inventory rate and capacity. So let's unlock that straight away. And also, it does look like we can do a minus to encumbrance, but we haven't been encumbered as of yet, so we'll leave that for now. Another thing I don't think you could go wrong with is increasing your base stamina. You lose stamina from working and chopping down trees, but also as it says here, chase them down. You definitely get a lot of stamina wastage running away from animals and also chasing them down. Now, in the adventure skill line, we learn how to do fishing, which I can't wait. Also, back in the saddle, crafting saddles. So those horses that actually viciously attack me, can we ride them? You also get a way to increase your base health and also movement speed. There's also habitation where you get stamina regeneration, reducing the durability loss on all of your different tools, which is going to be huge. Discounting on making various building things. So if you want to build large bases, this is probably the best way to do it and invest your points into here. And of course, combat as well. Faster movement speed while holding a bow, cheaper bow crafting, reducing stamina when drawing bows, increase melee attack damage, increase aim speed, faster aiming wind up, increase movement speed with a blade, increase melee attack speed, and also different firearms as well, which I can't wait to get into later on down the game. Now, one point I do want to invest in is faster movement speed while holding bows, purely because the next one down actually adds bonus to arrow damage, which is going to be huge for those stealth kills. Now, we do have 1 point available in the tech tree as well, and I have been looking through it, and there is so many options in tier 1 alone. You can make different armors, which I think is going to be massive. You can make a fishing rod. We could also make an oxidizer, which is a slow, unpowered device that uses mechanical pressure to crush oxide that stores or result in oxygen. So I'm assuming this is a good way to kind of use the oxide to get oxygen quickly. A bandage, which is definitely going to be more than useful when we start getting chased off by more wild predators. But one thing I always look for in survival games and something I want to try out is a fishing rod, because I really want to experience fishing in this game. So after waiting out the nightfall, it is 6:30 in the morning. The sun is rising on the beautiful mountains. Rise and shine. It's time to go hunt some animals and finally make a bed so we can actually go to sleep. Now, one thing I did do in the night is I actually harvested some resources. I feel like we're going to need to make some crates and some boxes just so we can store a few items so we don't run out of spaces in our inventory. So let's place this down. We'll just put it here for now. That shouldn't be a problem at all. And what I'm going to do is going to put all these kind of food ingredients. I also did a bit of cooking as well. We managed to grill the pumpkin, get some stringy meat from different type of animals, of course. And also we made some soybeans. So I'm going to pop all the different seeds and the different plants in here. I think because we're also carrying a lot of this, I'm going to pop some charcoal and some bones in here as well. We're probably going to get a lot more as we're going to be hunting animals. We'll make this more efficient and more kind of organized later down the line. But for now, we don't need this stuff. We're going to pop it in here. One thing I have noticed as well, we don't have a lot of oxygen left. Well, oxide to be precise. Let's jump over to this island and see if we can harvest some more. Honestly, I am absolutely blown away by the incredible beauty of this game. I probably should have built my place here. This is absolutely stunning. Now, I feel like it would be rude not to. We're definitely going to set out and hunt some animals, but this is the most beautiful fishing spot I think I've ever seen in a game. Let's go into the crafting menu then and build a basic fishing rod. That has gone to our inventory slot. Now, the real question is, how do we fish? Okay, so it looks like you hold, and I guess I want to... Okay, that was a long throw. Now, is there anything we need to do to attract the fish? Do we need any bait, potentially? Or do we wait for a sign? Looks like we've got a bite. Looks like there's a little mini game. Keep the fish in the blue. And there we go, guys. Our very first fish. It gave you some details about the fish as well. Amazing. So if we go into our inventory here as well, we got a spotted perch. Can be filleted at a fishing bench. So maybe we can't cook them perfectly on a campfire, which, I mean, is to be expected. We're going to have to unlock a filleting bench as soon as possible. But anyway, let's not get distracted from the actual task of the day. Hunt some wild animals, get some fur, and hopefully we can finally make a bed. Also, I love the fact when you are swimming in the game, the fish are visible. So we probably could just hunt them from a spear, but I think I'd prefer to fish them. Okay, so it looks like we've come across one of those horse creatures again. Hopefully we can get a bit of a stealth attack here. Oh, 320 damage. Oh god, it's coming in fast. Okay, what a headshot again. This bow is pretty lethal. So we do get some more leather. Now, it is actually fur we do need, so maybe we need to harvest potentially some of the wolves. Now, I am struggling to find wolves, but I did hear a howling coming over from this direction. So, hopefully, that is an indication we're going to find what we're looking for. Looks like we've got a wolf here. Can we get it in the head, potentially? Oh, nice! A stealth headshot. Absolutely amazing. Oh, wow, that was satisfying. All right, let's carry this guy out of the rock. And hopefully we can get some fur. And it does look like this is where we get fur, so that is absolutely amazing. Let's also get the bones. It's like we've come across another wolf here. Hopefully get another stealthy headshot. Oh, I love that slow motion animation. Who says you can't be a Skyrim stealth archer in Icarus? Oh, another stealth attack from a deer. You absolutely love to see it. Now, let's skin this deer carcass and see what we get. Would we get fur from this? I'd assume so, right? It does look like we get 7 fur. So, ideally, we're going to have to kind of hunt deers over wolves. We get so much more resources. But it does look like actually killing that deer has managed to get us 21 fur. So, we do finally have enough to make a bedroll. Okay, then home sweet home. Now we can finally actually have somewhere to rest and not have to wait through the night, which is going to be, yeah, a lot better. Let's deploy this bed and we'll just put it in this corner for now. I'm assuming you can make a larger, more comfortable bed in the future, but for now, this will definitely do. And also, you hold F to set a spawn point. So if we do die, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen, then at least we're going to respawn back home. And also, I'm assuming you can go to sleep when it gets to nighttime. Now, I think that's where I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks so much for watching. And if you've enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. I am going to be doing daily content and primarily based on survival games. And I'm more than happy to check out Icarus again. I've had an absolute blast replaying this game. Since I last played it, it's improved so much. It's a lot more stable. It runs absolutely flawless. There's so much to do and so much to explore. I've not even touched the tip of the surface. And of course, if you are an Icarus veteran, please get down in the comments down below. Let me know some of your favorite experiences in the game and give me as many tips as you possibly can. I want to know what I can do in this game. But once again, I appreciate you so much for watching and I will catch you in the next one.